প্রথম ধরাটা ইয়ে হয় না, পরে আল্লাহ ফালাইতে
Potentially one of the greatest catches in cricket history when you look at the occasion under pressure. Outstanding, breaks hearts in South Africa, thrills billions in India. Yeah, the presence of mind to be able to keep the emotions in check, execute the skills that they do practice over and over again these days. A low full toss, Miller's eyes would have lit up. He would have thought, I've got enough on it. But it's not to be. Simply brilliant from Surya.
Tremendous. Joyous scenes. A despair upon what I think Pandya has done in the last half hour. He's brought back, he got Klaassen. Now he's got Miller. Two massive wickets in his 2 overs.
Edge down to the boundary before. 12 from 4 now. It's a busy pendulum.
The trade needs to just add a little bit of drama to the situation. Some rain coming across the ground. A fortunate outside edge. It takes it to 12 or 4 deliveries. Can Rabada work magic? The most unlikeliest source you would think compared to what's been at the crease so far. But South Africa will be hoping all hopes.
That man goes back. This over could take an eternity, but I don't care. It's great, isn't it? It's absolutely great. The drama of all this whole World Cup, as you say, Polly. 55 games of cricket, almost. We've come to this kind of tension. Adik, Rabada, swing and a miss. They'll run it by, will they? Yes, they will. And we're down to 11 from 3.
Well, a game worthy of a final this. There's absolutely no question about that. Swung from one side to the other. One stage it looked as if South Africa had their nose in front. India bouncing back with the wicket of Klaassen. They chipped away some magnificent bowling. Hardik, just with Bumrah. It's taken some quality stuff to claw your way back into this contest.
Polly, you won't need reminding them. South Africa needed 26 and 4 overs with 6 wickets in here.
Yeah, 51 on the 16 overs. And unfortunately, they lost their big hitters. We want Kesha Maharaj to get into the wicket, slow deliveries, try to make him wake it across to the leg side.
Another beautiful delivery this from Hardik Pandya, just at the right time. It's India now.
2 বলে 10 একটা বল ডট গেলেই না সাউথ আফ্রিকার কিন্তু আর 24 বলে 23 রান লাগতো ওরা অনেক অতিরিক্ত ডট পিটাই ফেলছে ওরা ভাবছে যে ওরা জিতে যাব এই বলটাই বইলা দিবে যে এটা কি জিতবে নাকি হারবে না না এই বলটাই বইলা দিবে জিতবে নাকি হারবে একটা নো বল হইলে কিন্তু শেষ সবগুলা মারতে হবে লিগাল ডেলিভারি এই বলটাই ইয়া বইলা দিবে যে ইন্ডিয়া জিতবে নাকি আর সাউথ আফ্রিকা ওয়াইড না না ও ইচ্ছা করে ওয়াইড দিতেছে কারণ ওয়াইডের একটুখানি ইয়াতে গেলে কিন্তু এটা মিস হয়ে যায় ডট হয়ে যায়
Sure that he's got a bit of a niggle, but he's starting to feel this mentally. I mean, that just wasn't a wide, that was a big wide, which means pressure.
Yes, he's staying, he wants to stay away from the onside. Stay away from Roberto slowing down the ground on the onside. Breezes in that direction.
এই এর ইয়ে করিস না
সিরিজে ব্যাট করতে
Swings in the
Six,
air,
six,
this should be
six,
taken.
six, six,
Then
six.
Surya Kumar Yadav. India will feel they've won this World Cup now. 9 needed, 1 ball. One legal delivery will seal it. And they're coming down, cover man, it's Hardik Pandya again.
They had held their nerve with all this pressure. The odds were against them with 4 overs to go. Heavily South Africa's game, heavily. And this, compared to the one he's previously taken, was a walk in the park. It simply was. Holy knows. They all know. The world of cricket knows. It is just moments away. Only Price has a side defended a total in T20 World Cup finals, and India has done it twice.
You can see how much it means to Rahul Dravid as well. As a player, never had a chance of getting his hands on a World Cup. As a coach of a team, the time has come.
Two unbeaten teams. They were the 2 best teams. They deserve to be in this contest. If India get the marvellous delivery, the first team to win a T20 World Cup without losing a single game. That's how good they've been.
খুলো না খুলো না আবু খুলো না
It's in the air, it's India who win the T20 World Cup after 17 years. The trot was over.
আসো
ICC
Yeah,
tournament 13.
বুঝতে
To the ground. They
Many
worked
matches
extremely hard for this. Have a look at the support staff there. It means so much. Unbeaten in this tournament. They've held their nerve when it mattered most. And under pressure. And they become the unbeaten team to hold the trophy. 50th win for Rohit Sharma as captain in T20s.
More.
The first captain to do so.
So guys, here we can see Hardik Pandya's brilliant over make India over the line after 16 overs. South Africa need 23 runs just of 24 balls. Then Klaasen's out make South Africa depressed and India got over the line. Bumrah's ball was very important. He picked up 2 wickets and just conceded 18 runs in 4 overs. Arshdeep Singh 2 wickets and conceded 4 overs in 20 runs in 4 overs. Here we can see Klaasen, Henrik Klaasen. He smashes Kuldeep Yadav 3 sixes. Here you can see Henrik Klaasen. He smashes 5 sixes. Wow. After that we will see India the trophy will handed over India.
And I've seen they sit down there on the boundary with someone.
Game changer player is only one guy, the Jasprit Bumrah. I thought this hour maybe is match changing hour. And what I'm thinking about is exactly same day. I'm like it's unbelievable feeling right now. To be honest, I can't describe my feeling.
6 months ago, you played a final and you were part of the 11 and you ended up losing that game. How is the feeling right now that you won the World Cup?
Given last year World Cup, I lost same like, but now this match, I think it's as a player, you also the last year World Cup you there. Though his feeling is unbelievable. Every professional cricketer is there. He wants World Cup final, but I'm to be grateful. I'm blessed. I'm enjoying this moment. To be honest, I'm lucky. Thank God, Almighty Allah.
Thanks, and on to you, Anas.
Marty, you're proudly holding that Indian flag. Just sum up what this World Cup win means to you.
It means a lot. It's very emotional. We've been working very hard, but something was not clicking, and I think today was a day where we kind of fulfilled what the whole world, whole nation wanted. So many people supporting, and I think even it's more special for me how my 6 months have been. I've been very grateful of not speaking a word. Things have been very unfair, but I believe that if I keep working hard, there will be a time where I will be able to shine and do what I've always I've done. And I think that sums everything up. It was a dream to win, and especially getting an opportunity like this makes it even more special.
You believed in yourself. Did you believe in the team when they needed 30 from 30? Did you still have that real belief you could do it?
We always believed we can do it. It was just about we execute our plans, stay calm, and let the pressure come to them. And credit to Jassi and the fast bowlers, the way they bowl those last 5-4 overs, change everything. And yeah, it was about time to get it.
You're cool and calm and calculated. How were you in that last over?
I knew pressure's not gonna, if I'm not gonna be calm, it's not gonna help me. So for me it was simple that I execute my plans and make sure that every ball which I bowl, I commit 100%. So yeah, I've been in this situation. Yes, I've not won it, but for me, I've always enjoyed pressure situation. All of a sudden, my run of speed increased as well when the time came. So yeah, it's been wonderful. It's been very enjoyed.
Final question, you gave your coach Rahul Dravid a big hug. His last day as coach, he is someone that's backed you and the team throughout.
I'm very happy for him. He's been a wonderful man. Really enjoyed working with him. To give him a farewell like this, where this is how his so far coaching career ends. It's been wonderful. I've had a very good relationship with him. Kind of became friends, and very excited, very happy for him that the way they all are going, all the support staff. They've been very integral on last 3-4 years.
And a big kiss from your captain as well. Hardik Pandya, World Cup winner, well done.
Akshan, it's been a great few months for you, and you've been one of the players of this tournament so far. What does this mean to you?
It's meant everything for me. Like when I come to this World Cup, in last few years I've been getting injured, not getting that performance, but this time I'm just feeling that I have to do something for India, something good for India, and finally I did it. I'm feeling so proud.
The team has been part of so many finals, so what did you do when this happened today?
I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just thinking about this is another match for me, and I'm not thinking this is the final. So that's work for me. When I went for the batting, I think I'm not thinking about ahead that if I'm got out here, then what happens? I'm just play on the merit, and yeah.
What does this mean to Rahul Dravid and Rohit Sharma?
I think Rahul Dravid and Rohit Sharma, you can see Rohit Sharma, he's an amazing man. I think he led Team India very good in this series and in this World Cup, I think. And Rahul bhai give everything to us that you can enjoy it. You can't take pressure. Just enjoy it and just do your best.
A couple of times you're thrown out of the order. Were you expecting it?
Not today. I think I thought I'm going down the order, but when we got out 3 wickets early, then suddenly Rahul bhai told me that please bat up, and yeah, I think I didn't get to think about anything about my batting, so I think that worked for me.
Thanks a lot, Akshan.
You see Jay Shah there? I think his new name will be Nostradamus Shah. because in the month of July he appointed Rohit Sharma as the captain, and he said on the 29th he will be lifting the World Cup, and it's happened just that way.
Well, he will indeed. 169 for 8 South Africa. Hendricks went early. The cough was outstanding. So was Klaassen, and so was Miller when it really mattered, and so was Stubbs for that matter. But the point where they were going to win it, this side through Boomerang and Arshdeep in particular, and the fielding, came to the party when most needed. Brilliant display of pressure fielding from India as well. Surya Kumar Yadav's catch on the boundary will live long in a lot of memories. 176 for 7, India. South Africa 169 for 8. India win the World Cup, the 2024 version, by 7 runs. Right, let's head downstairs to talk to player of the match, Harsha Bogle.
And can you imagine, it has just started to rain here. Our player of the match, Mr. Khalid Zamil, Vice President, Public Affairs, Aramco, to none other than Virat Kohli. Let the emotion run, Virat. What does this mean to you?
Well, this was my last T20 World Cup, and this is exactly what we wanted to achieve. This is an amazing game. I was telling Rohit today when we went out to bat, I was like, one day you feel like you can't get a run, and then you come out and then things happen. God is great. I bow my head in gratitude. I'm just really grateful I was able to get the job done for the team on the day that it mattered the most.
It was a different Virat Kohli we saw today. The Virat Kohli we'd seen all these years. What prompted that change in you?
Well, just the occasion. It was now or never kind of a situation. I knew this is my last T20 game playing for India. It's the last World Cup that I was going to play. So I wanted to make the most of it. And this was our aim. We wanted to win an ICC tournament. We wanted to lift the cup. And as I said, it was the occasion that helped me to put my head down and just respect the situation rather than trying to force things out there and just really play the game that my team wanted me to play.
Have you just made an announcement, Virat, about T20 internationals?
Yes, I have. This was an open secret. It was to be my last T20 World Cup playing for India. It's time for the next generation to take over. 2-year cycle. There's some amazing players playing in India, and they're going to take the team forward in the 2020 format and do wonders as we've seen them do in the IPL. And I have no doubts that they'll keep the flag waving high and, really take this team further from here now.
In 2011, you said it's time to carry someone on the shoulders because he's carried India for so long. Time to carry you on the shoulders maybe for this.
No, I don't think so. I mean, look, it's been a long wait for us, just waiting to win an ICC tournament. And it's not just me alone. You look at someone like Rohit as well. He's played 9 T20 World Cups. This is my 6th. So he deserves it as much as anyone else in the squad. So we're just happy we were able to get the job done. And really, it's hard to explain, the emotions I felt after the game. I knew what kind of mindset I was in. I wasn't very confident in the last few games. I wasn't feeling really good out there. But when God has to bless you with something, He shows you in ways that you can't imagine. That's why I said I'm really grateful and humbled right now when I bow my head.
Well, and Virat, the world sees you as a very tough human being. It's revealing to see this side to you today.
It's been difficult, and hence the emotions of how the game went as well, where we came back from, the kind of character the guys showed. It's really difficult to hold things back. I think it's going to sink in a little later, and the emotions are going to come to the surface a little later more, but it's just an amazing day. I couldn't be more thankful.
If it is indeed the last one, you go with your head held high as you always do. Well done, Virat Kohli.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Harsha.
What a player. Our next award is the player of the tournament. The jury for this was Mr. Wasim Khan, ICC General Manager Cricket, and 3 of us in the commentary box. Mr. Ian Bishop, Cass Naidu and me. There was a vote from the fans as well, who voted via digital channels. And once again, Mr. Khalid Zamil, Vice President Public Affairs Aramco, will present the trophy to the incredible Jasprit Bumrah. I'm just pausing to let the sound come through, Jasprit. Did you think when you were a kid growing up in Ahmedabad that far away here in Barbados you'd be seeing these kind of emotions?
Not at all. Usually I'm the one who tries to keep my emotions in check and try to focus on the job. But today, I don't have a lot of words. The emotions are taking over. I usually don't cry after a game, but this feels really special. Midway stage we felt we were in trouble, but to pull off a win like this is an unreal feeling.
Is this the very best that you have bowled? Because I've seen cricket for a while. I've yet to see a white ball bowler bowl at this level consistently. What do you think of it?
I'm just really over the moon that, my son is here, my family is here, and I could do something special for India. We've been working really hard towards this, and we've come close. We just fell short last time, but we were able to go through this time. There's no better feeling than that. We play the sport for this, for these days, for big stages when you do well and you get your team through. There's no better feeling.
It's incredible that in a game that's normally dominated by batter than a bowler, who's the player of the tournament, and right from the first game, you just looked like your rhythm was right, everything was right.
Yeah, it just felt good. I was trying to
Isn't it?
keep myself in a bubble because I was spending time with my family, not thinking too far ahead, staying where your feet are. All of these things are okay. Yes, we do say, but when comes the big day, you have to do it even more. You have to do what you have been doing, not to try over because it's the final. So yeah, it just felt very good, and over the tournament, I felt very clear and calm.
Was there ever pressure on you? Because you are the lead bowler. Was there ever pressure on you that your 4 overs are the key moments? And especially today when you came back for the 16th.
I don't look at it like that because, whenever I'm in my peak mindset, I think of one ball at a time and one over at a time. If I think of the overall picture too early, I give on to the pressure and I try too hard sometimes. So this was what was working for me today. Yes, obviously emotions can take over and was taking over, but you have to keep yourself in check. But now the job is done, the emotions can come out and you can, scream and shout.
Can I just ask you one final question on when you took the ball for the 16th over? It was 13 of 5 overs, the game was slipping out. You're standing at the top of your mark. Surely there's a thought going on that we'd love to share from you.
Yeah, it was, when it was a runner ball, we did think that, what is happening. So when I came, I saw the ball was a little stuffed up and it was reversible. So I thought, what is the difficult shot for the batsman? How will he, get beaten or I will get a wicket? So I thought leg ball was an option. The ball was reverse swinging. I was happy that I was able to keep my calm and I was able to execute.
Go and put that trophy in your cabinet. It'll take pride of place. Well done, Jasprit Bumrah. It's been an absolute honor watching you play cricket.
Thank you so much. Cheers. Thank you.
So his turning point of the match was this one here. It's Clarkson. It was after a breaking play because of an injury to Richard Hunt. And we wondered whether he might have lost his magnificent hitting momentum. He chased the wide one, looking to send it over the top of the offside. A faint touch through to Hunt. And that was the turning point in the match because Clarkson had it in the palm of his hand. Break it down as we look when the action really went on Ravi Shastri. We look at that last period of play when questions were really asked.
Yes, it's that Clarkson wicket. For me, it is that Clarkson wicket. The moment there was a break in play, you knew something could happen. 4 wickets falling to 22 in 4 overs. What a spin to the contest. And Hardik Pandya, Ashdeep Singh, Jasprit Bumrah, all playing their part. Don't forget Akshar Patel with the bat earlier and Virat Kohli. But a really good bowling performance under pressure. They showed character, those 3, in those final overs. It was a stern test, but they stood the test. And they're very happy in the unit there. You could see tears in the eyes of almost every player. And they just made Bumrah man of the tournament. A stunning performance all the way through. Virat Kohli saving his best for the final. He's changed his tactics, played his normal game, got it, and held that Indian innings together, give them a score which was always going to be challenging.
A lot of those players have had some great highs in their careers individually, but you just see what happens when collectively, when a team gets together, pull something off like this, what it course of this event. So much great cricket in 17 short years. The good news is, the next one's only 2 years away. Holly, help me out. We've hardly mentioned your guys. What are they feeling? What are you feeling?
No, they must be feeling absolutely gutted. That is absolutely no doubt. They basically thought that they had it in the palm of their hands, and it's not to be. Martin was superb. His captaincy was brilliant. A lot of their performances, they found a way to get over the line, find a way into the final for the first time. But unfortunately, when it got down to those last 4 or 5 overs, they couldn't find a way to stay calm and get their team over the line. Credit goes to Rohit Sharma. He's had his own share of disappointments as captain over the last few years, but he's now a World Cup captain and won the trophy, the T20 format, and the South Africans will need lots of hugs to try and get them back on track.
Seldom seen emotion like this at the end of a game of cricket. I promise you, around a while, it's just quite revealing. We shall be back here in Barbados very shortly, folks, because it's India's turn to stand on the dais, get their medals and get the trophy. And that will be in the hands of Ian Bishop very shortly.
Hold now.
To summarise what it has been on show today.
Bharat Khande.
176 for 7. Rohit Sharma winning the toss into the party. They made bowling changes at the right time. They brought back Jesse and Ashdeep did his part as well under the most immense pressure you can imagine. And in the end, 169 for 8. That fell 7 runs short of India's total. Lots of heroes in this tournament. Over the last 55 games, we've seen some absolute magic. I'm picking he's talking to his family. Virat Kohli, magic shots. He has announced that this will be his last game of international T20 cricket. Won't be for this bloke. We'll see a lot more of Ramanala
গত বিশ্বকাপ কি ভারত জিতেছিল?
না না
টেনেছিল
অস্ট্রেলিয়া
অস্ট্রেলিয়া
was just something quite amazing for
যে
Afghanistan, which
most
ensured
run
their
leader.
place in the semi-final. 281 runs was his return. Rohit Sharma, 257. Travis Head, 255. Quinton de Kock would have liked another 20 or 30 on top of his 243.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Baba.
Afghanistan was one of the highlights of this tournament. And what about leading wicket takers in this tournament? We don't need to go past Afghanistan again because Fazal Rookie started the tournament with a Hasna Roar. He had 9 wickets in his first 2 games and he just carried on getting big wickets too. 2 wickets of very, very good players. And he was one of the reasons also with 17 wickets why Afghanistan created their history. Ashdeep Singh had a terrific final when it really mattered today, but also he delivered. Also, he got key wickets at the top of the innings, dismissing very key players, and that wicket today of Quinton de Kock was probably one of the key moments in the game as well. Rookie 17, Ashdeep Singh 17, Bumrah 15. Nokia, what a bowler he is, 15 wickets, and Rashid Khan, the skipper of Afghanistan, 14.
আল্লাহ গুনাহ দিবে কিন্তু পরে আব্বু আদর করব না
Barbados with a few dark clouds over it, but no dark clouds on it. How about Nicholas Purim? No hundreds in this tournament. It was really the bowlers meant to a large degree. They had most of the say, which it was only really an exceptional performance that got Nicholas Foran so close against Afghanistan with 98. That's the highest score. Aaron Jones set the tournament alive. It seems like ages ago back in Dallas. With all those sixes, he's a star in the ranking right. Sharma with 92, and he's Australia what innings that was. Full of salt, 87 not out. Just Butler, 83 not out. They were the leading scorers, but of note, not 100
Century.
in this tournament.
Wish over the fast.
It's the religion involving attack. We talked about it. Basil Faruqi. And he knocked over Uganda. Brilliant. 5 for 9. Outstanding analysis. 5 for 11 for Akil Hussain. That was something to behold as well. Tanzim Hassan 4 for 7. Nikov 4 for 7. 4 for 7. Mulkida 4 for 9. Ashdeep Singh. Right, let's get downstairs very shortly because it's time to hand over the spoils. And local hero Ian Bishop has the reins for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final post-match presentation of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024, hosted in the magnificent venues of the USA and the West Indies. It's been a great tournament. We've witnessed thrilling matches, outstanding performances, and unforgettable moments. Congratulations to both teams for an extraordinary journey, for captivating us with their skill and passion, and for making this T20 World Cup a spectacular event. On behalf of the International Cricket Council, I'd like to thank the host, Cricket West Indies, the sponsors, the international media and broadcasters, the players, and finally you, the fans, for making this event. Let me introduce the presentation party that stands with us today. Mr. Greg Barclay, the ICC chair. Dr. Kishore Shaloo, Cricket West Indies president and ICC director. Mr. Jay Shah, BCCI honorary general secretary and ICC director. And Lawson Naidu, Cricket South Africa chair and ICC director. To commence our final post-match presentation, we are honored to welcome one of Barbados and West Indies' finest modern players, former T20 World Cup champion Carlos Brathwaite, to place the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024 trophy on the presentation podium. No one will forget what Carlos did back in 2016 in ushering the West Indies to a second title. Thank you very much, Carlos. It's been a wonderful occasion, and now we get down to the individual awards and presentations. And firstly, I'd like to invite the match officials to collect their medals from Dr. Kishore Shaloo, the Cricket West Indies president, led by the match referee, Richie Richardson. Also, Richie Richardson will come forward, and he will lead the on-field umpires, Chris Gaffney and Richard Illingworth, who will also be accompanied by the television umpire for today, Richard Kettlebrough, and the fourth umpire, Rod Tucker. Thank you very much to the officials without whom this would not have been possible. And we move on now to present the runners-up who have played with immense skill and determination throughout the tournament and only did not cross the line today on the big stage. Congratulations to South Africa. You have been fabulous. I'd now like to invite the South African team to come up to collect their runners-up medals from Lawson Naidu, Chair Cricket, South Africa. Now we can get the players to come forward. Othniel Bartman, Gerald Kutsia, Quinton de Kock, Beyond 14, Reza Hendricks, Marco Janssen, Heinrich Klaassen, Keshav Maharaj, David Miller, the impressive fast bowler Henrik Nokia and his colleague Kahiso Rabada, Ryan Rickleton, Tabré Shamsi, Tristan Stubbs, and last but not by any means least, South Africa's captain, impressive captain who's led so magnificently throughout this tournament, Aiden Markram. Great appreciation for South Africa and the way they've acquitted themselves in this tournament. We will surely see a lot more of South Africa in the knockout and final stages in years to come. And now if Aiden Markram can make his way over toward us, in commiserations, I think that the appreciation from the crowd present here and those viewing the global audience have shown their great love for what you've provided. As you look at today's game and the outcome, generally, how do you feel?
Yeah, obviously gutted for the time being. I think it'll take some time for us to have a really good reflection on a really good campaign that we've had. Obviously for the time being, though, like I mentioned, it hurts quite a bit, but having said that, still incredibly proud of this group of players and everyone that's involved in this team.
The bowling effort today by your unit, how many marks do you give to them for the way they carried it out?
Yeah, I thought they bowled well. Don't think there was a hell of a lot to work with with regards to the pitch, so thought they did well to restrict them to what we thought was a chaseable total. Thought we batted really well as well and came down to the wire. Really good game of cricket. So on all fronts, really chuffed with the guys today. Like I mentioned, not great to get over the line, but incredibly proud of this group of people that we've got going here in our white ball squad.
Was there a time in the run chase, did it seesaw with you the way that you chased the total? What was a crucial point for you?
Yeah, it did. And you know, well, we've seen with a lot of our games this campaign that it's not really over until the last ball is bowled. So we never got comfortable. There's always that element of scoreboard pressure, and especially at the back end, things happen quite quickly and can change quite quickly as well. But having said that, we got into a great position. Which proves that we were worthy finalists, could have won the game today, unfortunately didn't, but still, like I mentioned, incredibly proud of the group.
Yeah, a lot of close calls. I was reading a quote from one of your journalists back home, and it surrounds a lot of South African sport. They don't know what we know as South Africans. How does that set you up for the future?
Yeah, hopefully really in a really good way. I think one thing that's guaranteed about a South African, wherever they are in the world, is they're a really competitive person, a really respectful person, and a person that will go down with the fight. So that's one thing that we as a group sort of pride ourselves on. Hopefully moving forward we can draw a lot from those few things and can keep putting the skill side of the sport to good use. But yeah, it's still a proud moment for us.
Congratulations on getting to the final, and there is no doubt, Aiden, that your time will come in future. Thank you very much for the entertainment.
Thank you, Vish. Thanks.
Big mark from South Africa's captain and a worthy finalist of this 2024 T20 World Cup. And now let's celebrate the champions. May I invite the victorious India cricket team to come up and receive their champion medals from Jay Shah, the BCCI Honorary Secretary General and ICC Director. They will be led by Jasprit Bumrah, Yuzvendra Chahal, Shivam Dubey, Ravindra Jadeja, Yashasvi Jaiswal, the impressive and great Virat Kohli, Hardik Pandya, Rishabh Pant, Aksa Patel, Sanju Samson, Ashdeep Singh, who was bowled splendidly all tournament, Mohammad Siraj, Kuldeep Yadav, Surya Kumar Yadav, and bringing up the back end there is their captain, their leader, Rohit Sharma. Great performance throughout the tournament, India unbeaten. And one would have to say the lead have been marched through by some distance. A well-balanced, the most well-balanced, finely groomed and well-led team. The only team to go undefeated in winning a T20 World Cup in the history of the tournament. Round of applause one more time for Rohit Sharma and his men. And now Rohit will make his way Rohit, congratulations. I'm going to just press you back just a little bit so they get a good shot of you and none of me. How do you sum up this moment, given all the planning, given all, I suppose, the times that you didn't quite cross the line as you would have wanted to? Sum up this for the nation and for the global society.
Very hard to sum up what we've been through for the last 3 or 4 years. To be honest, we worked really hard as individuals and as a team. A lot has gone behind the scenes for us to be here today and winning this game. It's not what we did today, it's what we've been doing for the last 3-4 years. That's the result that has come for us today. You know, we played a lot of high pressure game in the past as well, and we've been on the wrong side of it as well. So guys do understand, you know, when the pressure is on, what needs to be done. And today was the perfect example of when the back is against the wall, what is required. We stuck together as a team, all of us, even though, you know, at one point it was looking South Africa's way, but I thought, you know, overall as a team, as a group on the field, we wanted this really bad. We wanted to win this. But I know to win a tournament like this, a lot goes behind the scenes, a lot of efforts, a lot of mind needs to come together. And I'm very, very proud of the bunch of boys that I have and the management as well for giving us that liberty to go and play and you know, execute and having that trust in each one of us. And that has to start from the management, coach, captain, and then the players, you know, go out there and do it. Throughout the tournament, I think we were fantastic.
Let's talk about a few individual players and not isolating anyone else, but Virat's form wasn't the greatest coming into this final. What's your appreciation of what he did today with the bat?
Look, I was, not me, but nobody was in doubt about that form of Virat's. We know the quality that he has. He's been on top of his game for last 15 years. Come the occasion, we know big players will stand up. Virat was obviously holding that one end, which was very, very crucial for us. And the others played around him. And for us to get to that total was a team effort as well. We wanted somebody to bat as long as possible. These are not the wicket where you can just come and bat freely and keep the scoreboard ticking straight away. So we do understand that, and we wanted somebody to bat as long as possible. Virat did that perfectly. That is where experience, all the years that he has played comes into the picture, and the other guys around played really well. Aksar's knock of 47 was, I think, very, very crucial as well.
Let's jump on to the bowling now, and you've got many, many heroes across the tournament. Aksar himself with the ball, Kuldeep, Ashdeep. But this guy, Jasprit Bumrah, how do we put into words what he keeps doing?
I can understand you guys trying to put it out in the words, but I've been someone who's seen him for so many years playing alongside me. Even I don't know what exactly is with him, and what I know exactly what he brings to the table, but how he does that, it is just masterclass, to be honest. He backs his skills, which is more than enough, and he's a very confident lad. Whatever he wants to do, he executes that to perfection, which is a very rare sight. I know.
Hardik is telling you that he wants to celebrate here now.
Yeah, no, I mean, just with Bumrah, to put it in one word, he's a class act.
And Hardik bowling that.
Hardik was brilliant as well, bowling that over, no matter how many runs is required to bowl that last over, nerves and all of that. I'm very, very, very proud of the boys.
A word to the fans who've turned up here finally, who've supported you at home and abroad.
Yeah, no, absolutely fantastic. All the way through New York to Barbados. I just want to salute them, to come and support us the way they have, and also back home. Millions of people are sitting there watching it. It's a late night in India. I'm pretty sure they will be up tonight to watch this. It is for them. They've been waiting for a long time, like we have. So yeah, I mean, very, very proud of what we've achieved today.
Rohit, congratulations. Thank you very much for all the entertainment you provided around this tournament. Once again, I'll allow you to go and to join your teammates to receive the trophy from Mr. Greg Barclay, the ICC chair, and Mr. Jay Shah, ICC director. Congratulations to India, led by Rohit Sharma, ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup Champions 2024.
Joyous scenes for the Indian team, but as Rohit Sharma mentioned, millions upon millions sitting around the world at various hours of the day and night. They won't be sleeping, they will be celebrating for a long, long time. Last time for such a great man in Rahul Dravid. Look at that for emotion, look at that. These are firsts for most cricket fans to see this kind of emotion. It's meant so much. And now they will make their way across to the champion sign and stand behind that and get photos from the cricket media of the world. Those that have made their way all the way from India, or those that have followed this team from New York, where they were based early on in the piece, and where they've got to now here at Kensington Oval, they'll be mighty satisfied. So many talented players that never really got to go in this squad. The benefit too of such a great IPL competition, which is the breeding ground for these stars, these superstars of India and world cricket. Big news is that India are champions here in Barbados. There was also some news earlier in the day concerning Virat Kohli. I didn't realise that he was playing his last match for India in T20 cricket. He announced that to Harsha Bhogle straight afterwards, and his innings, at times we thought, was he going quick enough? Was he pacing himself? How many did he feel India needed? He knew, and he was player of the match. Struggled for form just a tad going into this, but come of the hour, he arrived. So that's the memory of Virat Kohli, but there is another memory that will live long with us as well, cricket fans, to one of the great catches. And the reason why it's one of the great catches is on the stage it happened. There's the man that took it, Yadav, one of the great catches. Davy Miller down the ground. This was to almost win South Africa the match. Remember, they missed out on a super over by 7 runs. That was destined for 6 until that happened. Under the most immense pressure you can imagine. So much could have gone wrong there. So much went right. Lap on the ground, which always follows, and those Indian fans that have stayed and they're ringing the boundary will get pretty close to their heroes. Up close and personal. Great shots of the red players. And deep in their dressing room, some of the South Africans will still continue to reflect on what might have been for them still. That trophy eludes them still, this squad, and there's some very talented players who carry on and form the next squad, and they go about trying to finally get it done. And they'll be ruining an opportunity that went begging. The shot punt. What a moment that was in the match when he went down injured, and it took about 2 to 3 minutes for them to put a knee bandage on, and the very next ball, Klaasen, who'd been hitting it everywhere out of the park, lost his hitting momentum. And that was a turning point, a true turning point in the match, because Klaassen was just 4 or 5 blows away from winning it in such a short space of time. The world's seen some great bowlers over the years of this great game. This fellow here, Jasprit Bumrah, with his unusual action and his control and his ability to handle pressure with great accuracy, Jasprit Bumrah goes down. There's the universe boss enjoying the occasion. Chris Gale from the West Indies. They do a good party in Barbados, apparently. I think they'll be having one tonight somewhere. Deep Yada, the great skill he possesses. Hardik Pandya. His day will come as well, there's no doubt about that. In this form of the game, it's already arrived in others.